Welcome to the Degida Performance Reporting how-to video, how to update a plan item. Once you have logged into the SharePoint location, use the leftmost menu, click on My Tasks. This will display a list of the plan items that you can update. The list is dependent upon who is logged in and will only ever display items that are requiring action from the person that is logged in. Click on an item under Requiring Update. This will now display what is called a Nintex Forms, which holds each of the fields to be updated. When you first log in, you'll see that each of the fields is still greyed out and unable to be edited. To unlock the form, you must click Edit Item in the top left corner. The form follows standard orientation, running left to right, top to bottom. You can start by updating the plan item status. The original start and original end dates are unable to be changed, as any changes to these you can identify using the dialog box below by clicking on the calendar icon and selecting the dates. This will then identify in subsequent reporting any slippage in plan item start dates. Next is the status traffic lights. You can select amber or red using the radial buttons. Note that as you select either amber or red, a dialog box for that metric is generated below. The overall traffic light will always display the highest risk level identified for any of the metrics. Even if two of them are green and one is red, it will display red. You can also note that we have a dialog box for internal comments and external comments. Internal comments is for all internal Degida users, for example, internal reporting up to the executive board. The external comments is used to report any commentary to Degida ministers. If there is no comments in the external comments dialog box, in any reporting, the Degida PGP team will use any commentary that is in the internal comments dialog box. Please note that Degida uses a reporting by exception model, whereby you are only required to place commentary in for a risk that is either amber or red, and then comments for the overall view will also be required. This is identified by a red asterisk. Once you have placed comments in the dialog boxes, you could then add a milestone to the plan item by clicking Add Review Edit Milestones. This will open up a secondary tab in your Explorer. Click New Item to add a new milestone to the plan item. Please note that the plan item drop-down menu will display each of the plan items that is held within all of Degida reporting. If you forget which plan item you are adding a milestone to, simply click on the previous tab that was open and it will be displayed in the top left. You can update the status by using the drop-down menu. You must create a title and then select an expected delivery date for the milestone. If you wish to create multiple milestones, click the Submit and Create Another Milestone button. If you only have one milestone, click Submit. This will now save the data to that plan item, and this tab will return to the Degida Performance Reporting SharePoint homepage. You can then just close down that tab and return to the previously opened Update a Plan Item form. Once you have added all the milestones, you must check the Milestone Updated checkbox. The next step is to Either send this data that you have entered into the form for approval. This will send through to the approval officer that has already been designated in the workflow. That designation will have occurred prior to the reporting kicking off by your super user or area coordinator, who will send the list of approval officers to the PGP team, and they will upload that name into the reporting software. If, however, you would like to have your data reviewed by another officer before the approval officer, select Initiate Review and then enter in their email address. Please note that the email addresses are taken from a whole of government location, and so may display email addresses from DHHS, for example. So please do take care to ensure that the email listed is from Regita. Once you have filled out the forms, simply click Submit. Thank you.